I, Janet Veracruz, President of the Duncanville ISD Board of Trustees, call this meeting of Duncanville Independent School District to order. Let the record show that a quorum of the Board of Trustees is present, that the meeting has been duly called, and that notice of this meeting has been posted in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code Chapter 551. We will now move to opening ceremonies. Please bow your heads for a word of prayer. Thank you, Heavenly Father. We come before you with grateful hearts, asking for your presence over this school board meeting. Grant each board member wisdom, discernment, humility, and unity as we make decisions that will impact our students, teachers, staff, and families. Help us to lead with integrity, compassion, and steadfast commitment to what is best for every child. As we prepare to welcome back our students for a new school year, we pray for your protection. We ask these things in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Amen.
Please stand for the pledge. Thank you. Now we will move on to the superintendent's report. I will now turn the meeting over to Dr. Goree.
Thank you very much, and good evening, Madam President Veracruz and all other trustees, and welcome everyone to our July school board meeting. At this time, it is my absolute pleasure to present our superintendent's report for the month. I encourage our families to join us on Saturday, July 25th from 9 o'clock a.m. to 2 p.m. at Sandra Meadows Arena for the Ready for Greatness DFW Back to School experience. In partnership with the Hollins Group Foundation, the City of Duncanville, and NBA star Ron Holland II, this free event will provide backpacks, school supplies, free haircuts, dental screenings, wellness resource, and on-site Duncanville ISD enrollment to help students start the school year ready for success. Registration ID required, and you can find that link on the Duncanville ISD Facebook page. And again, we encourage everyone to come out and participate in this great free event. The 6th annual Dare to Be Great College Tour is officially underway. On July 18th, 25 of our outstanding students from Duncanville High School and the Duncanville Collegiate Academy begin this life-changing journey. This week, they will visit 24 of the nation's top universities, including 8 Ivy League institutions, as well as explore future college opportunities. As we reflect on another outstanding school year, we have so much to celebrate. The class of 2026 graduated 978 students who earned more than $18 million in institutional and local scholarships. We also recognize 32 educators who earned teacher incentive allotment recognition for their excellence in the classroom. Our 2nd annual Champions Choice event celebrated student achievement, while Duncanville High School athletes continue to excel with state appearances, not just in football, not just in basketball, but in every varsity sport at our high schools. In the fine arts, Duncanville also was once again named a TAEA District of Distinction for the 5th consecutive year in a row, earning recognition as one of the best communities for music education for the 7th year in a row. These accomplishments reflect the dedication of our students, our staff, and our community. Let's give a round of applause to last year. And last but certainly not least, save the date for the first day of school because it's almost here. Students return on Thursday, August 6th, and we cannot forget to welcome back all of our students for another amazing school year. School supply lists for students in kinder through 8th grade, along with the 2026-2027 academic calendar, are now available on our website. Be sure to check them out and get ready for a great first day of school. Again, I encourage you to, if you know of any families, to remind them of that August 6th date. That seems a little early and soon, but we want to make sure we have everyone in class prepared for a great school year. We look forward to many more champion wins as we go into this next school year, and that concludes our superintendent's report. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gurry. What an exciting time to be a Panther and the exciting news that's coming out. And so we look forward to meeting and greeting our students in August. We'll now move to recognitions. I'll turn the meeting over to Ana Avila.
Good evening, Madam President, Board of Trustees, and Dr. Gurry. Each month, we are proud to share the incredible generosity of our community and the ongoing support that they show for Duncanville ISD. Please take a look at the screens as I read the donations for this month. For Duncanville ISD, from Atmos Energy, we have $13,000. Also for Duncanville ISD, from Joseph Omabogi, KFC Duncanville, for $330.40. Also for Duncanville ISD, we have Reading for Education for $383.37. For Duncanville ISD, from Spirit Work, we have $1,387.52. For our Panther Pantry, from Chris Conley, we have $209.64. The remaining donations are for our Back to School event that's happening this Saturday, July 25th. For our Back to School event from Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, the Upsilon Lambda Omega chapter, $1,500. Also for our Back to School event from Sedelco Construction Services, we have $1,450.58. And last but not least, for our Back to School event, we have the Southern Metroplex Texas chapter of the Lynx Incorporated for $394.25. The total monthly donations is $19,606.06.
Wow, that is awesome. It's
Yes,
awesome.
thank
So,
you all
so
for your
good.
donations.
Thank you, Ms. Avila. And I will now turn the meeting over to Mrs. Brown-Wynn for personnel introductions.
Greetings, Board President Vera Cruz, Board of Trustees, and Dr. Gurry. Tonight, I'm going to ask Ms. Brianna Estrada to join me at the podium. We are pleased to announce Brianna Estrada as the Director of Partnerships and Engagement. Ms. Estrada brings, the Director of Communications. Ms. Estrada brings 9 years of experience in public education, communications, community engagement, media relations, and partnership development. Throughout her career, she has successfully led strategic communication initiatives, strengthened relationships with families and community stakeholders, and supported district-wide efforts to increase engagement and awareness. Most recently, Ms. Estrada served as a multimedia specialist for Judson ISD, where she led communication efforts across 32 campuses and departments, coordinated community outreach initiatives, managed district-wide social media and marketing campaigns, and collaborated with community partners to support key district priorities. She also played an integral role in major district initiatives, bond and voter engagement efforts, employee recognition programs, and large-scale community events. Ms. Estrada holds a Master's of Arts in Strategic Communications and Innovation from Texas Tech University and has earned numerous state and regional awards for excellence in communications and public engagement. Her experience, creativity, and commitment to building meaningful partnerships will help strengthen communications and connections between the district, families, businesses, and community while creating opportunities that support student success. Let's please welcome her in her new role as the Director of Communications. And then would the friends and family members of Ms. Estrada please stand? Thank you. I'm now going to ask Ms. Christina Johnson to join me at the podium. We are pleased to introduce Christina Johnson as the new principal of Charles Acton Leadership Academy for the 26-27 school year. Ms. Johnson brings 12 years of experience in education and previously served as assistant principal at Acton Elementary, a role she had held since 2023. During her time at the campus, she had supported instructional leadership, campus operations, teacher development, and student achievement initiatives. Prior to joining Duncanville ISD, Mrs. Johnson served as an instructional facilitator and classroom teacher in Cedar Hill ISD. She has a strong background in instructional coaching, professional learning, and data-driven decision-making, and is a graduate of Duncanville ISD's Aspiring Principals program. Her experience as a teacher, instructional leader, and administrator have prepared her to lead the Acton community. Ms. Johnson earned a Master's of Education in Administration and Policy Studies from the University of Texas at Arlington and a Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies from Sam Houston State University. She is committed to fostering academic excellence and building strong relationships with students, staff, and families. Please join us in congratulating Mrs. Johnson on her new role as principal of Charles Acton Leadership Academy. And with the friends and family members of Ms. Johnson, please stand. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Brown, and to the newest Panther family, welcome. You're going to serve well, and welcome to the family. So at this time, I'd like to call up Janice Savage Martin. As she walks up to the podium, I want to say and open with this: your willingness to serve has helped shape important decisions that will have a lasting impact for generations to come. Thank you for your countless hours, your thoughtful discussions with me and every board member here. Public service is often demanding and requires many sacrifices. And we are truly grateful for all you have given. So, to Janice Savage Martin, we thank you for your legacy and for the path that you have led us straight to, honoring you tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please come up and we'll give you flowers, and I will certainly, yes, everybody, thank you so much. Yes. Janice, do you want to come up? Or where do you want to go? And please, any members that would like to step in to speak.
I'll speak first. Yes. Okay. I just want to say that there's not going to be one person ever that will be on this board that could love Duncanville and this community more than you, because you were truly embedded and you know the history, and you're going to be missed. And I hope you know we all love you.
I'm going to go right here and I'm going to read this. It says, dedicated service presented to Janet Savage Martin for 14 years of outstanding service and unwavering commitment to the Duncanville ISD community. And you know what I'll say, and I'll go quick because I've shared too with you how much you know how I feel about you. I honestly know you have been a cheerleader from the moment I saw you. I remember reading your bio as I contemplated applying for this job, and I thought, how neat would it be to work on a board and work alongside someone who was a graduate, who was an employee, who was just so all in for Duncanville. And I just want to thank you. I will miss you greatly. She was always my biggest cheerleader. Even on those days when we didn't agree on things, she came to me and she was my cheerleader. And she told me it's going to be okay. And I just really will miss your wisdom on the board. But the good part is I know that you're always a phone call away. And you've proven that to be true even as you transition off the board. Love you dearly, appreciate your support, and we promise to make you proud. We'll take care of you, Duncanville.
Wait. Some of us want to say something to you.
You got a few more.
I wished I could say something really eloquent, but I appreciate you for 14 years of putting up with me. You were always encouraging, always had Duncanville first, and it was a pleasure serving with you for the years. And I just want to say I love you and thank you.
And Janice, you know I love you, and I want to thank you, and I'll keep it short. Don't forget about us. I know you won't. I'll probably see you at the Sandra Meadows Classic and a few other places, but I just feel like you're always going to be with us.
Well, we thank you again. Wishing you the best. Thank you. We will now move on to communication for citizens, and we do not have any. We will now go into closed session. Thank you. Back from closed session. We will continue with the consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Madam President, I make a motion that we pass the consent agenda as presented.
Thank you, Trustee McNeely. Are there any questions, comments, or discussions? Please cast your vote electronically.
Got to get a second.
Oh, is there a second? I am so sorry. Second. Thank you, Trustee. Please cast your votes electronically. Thank you. Motion passed. We will now move on to action agenda item A, nominating a candidate for the TASB Board of Directors, Region 10, Position D and Position E. President Janet Veracruz. So, the Duncanville ISD Board of Trustees wish to endorse Dr. Andrea Fleming, as TASB Board of Directors, Region 10, Position D candidate. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. Are there any questions, comments, or discussions? Please cast your votes. Motion passed 7-0. We will now move to action item B, considering approval of the Commit Partnership FY26 Educator Development Capacity Support Grant Memorandum of Understanding MOU between Duncanville ISD and the Commit Partnership. Presenter Pamela Brown.
Good evening, Board President Veracruz, Board of Trustees, and Dr. Gorey. Tonight, I will present the Memorandum of Understanding between Commit and Duncanville ISD. The district applied for a grant opportunity with the Commit Partnership, and we will be requesting approval. This partnership supports our efforts to increase the teacher certification pathway for our uncertified educators. In previous board meetings, we've discussed that House Bill 2 now requires all of our teachers to have this certification or to develop the pathways, and the district must be compliant by the 29-30 school year. And so this grant opportunity will help support the district in ensuring that our teachers get fully certified by the state's timeline. This partnership will run from this August 2026 through June of 2027, and through this grant, there are 3 opportunities where Commit will be supporting the district, and they are through the teacher certification, the teacher workshops and modules, and through the teacher incentive allotment support. This grant provides several valuable resources, and we have currently been working with Commit all throughout this past school year on all 3 of these initiatives where they have already supported the district. And so first, it will include a certification pathway lead who will coordinate certification efforts across the district. They will help to provide Texas, that's the teacher certification preparation support, resources for teachers seeking certification by providing tools and exam prep courses and modules so that they can help pass their teacher exam. And then thirdly, they will also help to support us through the teacher incentive allotment. And so mainly their support there is through the data submission process, guidance with the application. So they serve as kind of a consultant to the district so that we can ensure that we implement the teacher incentive allotment successfully. And so those are the 3 areas. With that, they will provide a $13,000 stipend for the pathway lead that is grant funded and not district funded for all of the additional responsibilities that they will be doing. In return, Duncanville ISD does continue to benefit from some of the support and gain additional benefits from the Commit organization. And so the certification pathway leads, some of those duties will be submitting monthly certification progress data, participating in required grant meetings with Commit, professional learning, there's required PD, in order to develop a sustainable plan to continue to support teachers towards earning their certification in the district. And this work will continue even after the grant ends, because that is a requirement. We must support our teachers in order to get certified. And these responsibilities align closely with the Human Resources Department and the work that we're already doing. With the grant, we will not be sharing student data. They are primarily interested in the teacher data. And so they will limit it to that type of progress, the teacher progress towards gaining their certification. So no student information will be shared as far as personal identifiable student information. This data that they are asking for in the MOU will be used solely to monitor the implementation and provide targeted support for the teachers in order to obtain their certification. And so there are certain confidentiality protections in the agreement. There is no financial obligation for Duncanville ISD. Under this agreement, it is at no cost to the district, and so there's, like I said, no obligation from the district to fund any of the resources. The stipend would be paid through payroll. They outline some of their criteria in their agreement, when and how it would be paid. And again, it just helps to support the district's long-term goals for helping our teachers to obtain their certification. Are there any questions?
Are there any questions? Comments? Do I have a motion to approve the FY26 Educator Development Capacity Support Grant Memorandum of Understanding between Duncanville ISD and the Commit Partnership?
Second.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any further comments or questions? Please cast your votes. Motion passed 7-0. Thank you. We will now move to action item C. Consider approval of recommended revisions to the 2026-2027 Student Code of Conduct regarding personal communication devices and yonder pouch procedures. Dr. Winifred Goodman is our presenter.
Good evening, Madam President, Board, and Dr. Gorey. I am here tonight to speak with you about an action item regarding the implementation of yonder pouches for grades 6 through 12, so at our middle and high school. As you know, House Bill 1481 requires Texas school systems to prohibit student use of personal communication devices on school property during the school day and establish disciplinary measures for violations. At the February board meeting, Dr. Graham spoke with you about the purchase of yonder pouches to help comply with this bill. We were able to secure the TEA Phone Free Schools grant to cover most of the initial cost of implementation of yonder pouches. In addition, 1 day of on-site professional development and implementation support was included with that, and that took place on June 23rd. Changes have been proposed to the Student Code of Conduct to reflect the use of these yonder pouches in compliance. They address personal communication devices, discipline management, and progressive discipline. Again, we have been implementing that students can't use their cell phones. This just gives us another layer of doing so. And with that said, it will require us to make some changes to our Student Code of Conduct. Following your approval, student services and campus support will communicate those updates with the administrators. We will also ensure that we've communicated with parents and the community as well via our district website and any campus messaging that we use, and make sure that our parents and students are very well aware. So it is our recommendation that you approve the revision to the Student Code of Conduct regarding the use of personal communication devices, yonder pouch requirements, campus-approved device collection procedures, and related discipline management techniques as presented. Are there any questions?
Any questions for Dr. Goodwin? Did you bring one? Did you bring a sample?
A sample of the yonder pouch?
Of the pouch.
I did not.
I think it would be really neat to see this pouch that what the students are supposedly not supposed to break through.
We will definitely bring one of those so that you can see it. I will tell you, it has once it is locked, it has a very strong magnet, for lack of a better term, that has to be unlocked at the end of the day. And so we have several of those. That is a part of the package that we purchased. So we will have several stations for them to get them unlocked as well. And then procedures are in place for them to get them locked at the beginning of the day.
When will they be distributed again?
They're already in our district and have already started to be distributed to the campuses.
And this will be starting on day one?
It will definitely start on day one at the high school. The middle schools are rolling it out a little bit slower, but a soft rollout will start with them as well at the beginning of the school year.
I would like to know that there is an all-out training on this, because this is very new for our students in the district, but we're happy to have it, and so that attention can go to the classroom, teacher, and less distraction. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the results will be.
Yes, that's one of the reasons the middle schools have opted to do it once they've started, because they want to be sure that they have at Meet the Teacher and that sort of event,
Yes,
their
ma'am.
open house, for lack of a better term, they've communicated that and parents see it and understand
Very good
how it's
point.
supposed to work.
Very good point. At the teacher meeting, meet the parent, very good point.
One thing I was going to add, and thank you, Dr. Goodman, but one thing about the pouches too is that you won't meet a teacher that will not speak to how important and how much they appreciated having less usage of those devices during class time last year. And this is just another way for us, not just to support the law, but more importantly, to increase engagement in classrooms. So we're really excited about these pouches, really excited that our vendor did provide that full day of professional development to our staff. So that helps a lot too. Again, I do see this as an opportunity to increase engagement in classrooms.
Thank you, Dr. Gurry. Tim?
Yes, so they were implemented last year on the middle school and the high school level, or just the?
Not the pouches. Last year, if you recall, when the bill came out, we put in place rules that students could not have the devices on during the school day. However, we did not implement the Yonder pouches. In February, when Dr. Graham came back about the Yonder pouches, it was because we had received the grant and were able to purchase those Yonder pouches just as an extra layer. Yes, ma'am.
So how will, I guess this will have a big education piece, or no?
I'm sorry, can you repeat your question?
I'm just wondering about, the education piece of it.
So staff members, the campus leadership has already been educated on what it's going to be like. They've already designed that for their campus. Each campus has a very well thought out plan. Part of the implementation process, as we went through the professional development, we had someone from Yonder to come out and they walked them through what everything would look like. As a result, they also went to the campus that day. Each campus was walked with the consultant for them to be able to say, this is where you will need the station. This is how many stations you will need. This is what will happen at the beginning of the day. This is what will happen at the end of the day. We've even, as we vetted it, thought about things like students who leave at the end of the day and go straight to athletics, making sure that there's a space for them to unlock them there as well, because they wouldn't go out necessarily the regular doors that everyone else would go out of. So we've gone through that and thought through the plan of what that looked like. We also have a communication that is ready to go as soon as it's approved.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Trustee Sanchez?
So how many pouches did we buy? And I guess once they put their phone in there, the student just keeps the phone like that all day?
6,000, I was gonna say, yeah.
6,000, okay.
We have enough for our high school and also for all three middle schools, because it is grades 6 through 12.
And you will keep that pouch with you all day. You just won't be able to access your phone because it's locked up. That's what will happen.
Each student will be assigned a pouch number, so that is your pouch.
Families might need to buy those for dinner time.
Absolutely.
I think I know a person that can make a Facebook video for that.
And we certainly will use our social media sites to
Absolutely.
promote
Oh,
these too.
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't ponder the yonder.
Thank you so much. Do I have a motion to approve the recommended revisions to the 2026-2027 Student Code of Conduct related to personal communication devices, Yonder Pouch, requirements campus approved device collection procedures and related discipline management techniques as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Are there any further comments or questions? Please cast your vote. Motion passed. 6-0.
Thank you.
We will now move to action item D on core elect. I saw 6. We will now move to action item D, Encore Electric Delivery Company, LLC, easement for 7,080 square feet or 0.163 acres of Duncanville High School. Presenter, Madi Zamora.
Good evening, Madam President, trustees, and Dr. Gori. As part of the Duncanville High School CT addition, electrical infrastructure was installed to provide service to the new facility. Because these electrical facilities are located on Duncanville ISD property, Encore Electric Delivery Company requires a utility easement providing access to approximately 7,080 square feet of Duncanville High School property. The location of the proposed easement is shown on Exhibit A in your board book. Granting this easement provides Encore with the legal right to access, inspect, maintain, repair, replace, and operate its electrical facilities. The easement does not affect campus instruction or daily operations. Therefore, recommend that the board authorize the superintendent to execute the easement agreement with Encore Electric Delivery Company, LLC. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have at this time.
Tell me where it is. I'm just curious.
It's over in where the new addition is. It'll be there. We had to move
The high
the,
school?
yes, high school, yes. We had to move the line.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah.
No further questions, comments? Thank you. We will now move to information and discussion items. Oh, do we have to vote? I don't have to vote. Do I have a motion? The board moves to approve the Encore Electric Delivery Company, LLC easement for 7,080 square feet or 0.163 acre, Lot 1R, Block 1, Duncanville High School Addition, Duncanville, Texas, and authorizes superintendent to enter into and sign the easement with Encore Electric Delivery Company set forth in Exhibit A. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Please cast your vote. Oh. Motion passed 7-0. Thank you. Now we will move to action. Now we'll move to information and discussion item. The first item is bond update. Madi Zamora.
Good evening again, Madam President, trustees, and Dr. Gori. It is a pleasure tonight to provide for you an update on our current bond projects. So we're excited for next week's ribbon cutting at Central Fine Arts Academy, Smith Early Learning Academy, and Duncanville High School. Tonight, we bring to you the very latest information regarding these campuses, as well as other bond projects throughout the district. Eliane is here with us this evening to walk you through these updates, including pictures from today. So you'll have up-to-date pictures. And we will begin with Smith Early Learning Academy.
Good evening, President Vera Cruz, Board of Trustees, and Dr. Gorey. I'm going to give you some updates on Clint Q. Smith Early Learning Academy. And as Ms. Morris said, these pictures were as of today. As we get this campus ready for our, call it our earliest and youngest, littlest learners, champions, Panthers, or however you want to say it, we all all of the above. As you can see from the pictures here, we kind of upgraded the landscaping. The picture on the left is the cafeteria. We've cleaned up all the exterior, repainted, and we have some fresh landscape and irrigation that went in. The picture on the right, we have 4 spaces throughout the building zones, and is with the seasons. This is actually the summer collaboration space. As you can see, it's got like a tree theme with all the leaves and everything. And as you go through the building, we have on the left, we have that's a graphic in our My Community. It's it kind of resembles obviously the stadium. And to the right, we have the construction, which it's being assembled now. This is was a vendor we had bringing in construction features for the building so the kids can interact. Is a brick building wall, there's a hammer station and different things like that for them. And on the left, we have the farmer's market where we have the a tractor they can actually sit in and things like that. And to the right is another shot of the My Community where we have a little fire truck, and we have Armstrong Park, and it's from the city of Duncanville. So I'm going to turn it over to my partner, Angel Silva, to continue for the next campus, and we can answer any questions after we finish the whole presentation.
Good evening. The next project will be Brandenburg renovations. We already got the certificate of occupancy for the building, so already the administration is working inside. Staff already is moving in, and we have all the belongings that they were in Merrifield and Alexander. They already moved to the new Brandenburg school, and we're waiting for the 23rd for the new furniture to come into Brandenburg. But this is picture from today. They're finishing the touch-up paints on the hallway. We got the new signage outside of the building. These are roofing work that we're still doing over there. They're scheduled to finish at the end of the month. So they called me today, and they already requested the inspection to walk the entire roof before they put the final cap sheet on the roofing system. These are another shots on the right side that already had benches, but we're waiting for a laminate to come in to be installed in that blue area where we had the ceramic tile. Now we're moving to Duncanville High School.
Good evening. We're moving to the Duncanville High School. This is the front on the left facade. There's a lot of work going on, and we're trying to fast pace as much as possible and get ready to finish the front. It's predominantly these columns get a cover, the ceiling above gets a ceiling, and in the front there's some sidewalk. The right side is the interior. As soon as you walk in, these are the hallways, and the far end is the existing building. This is on the left side is the new cosmetology, the salon. These are all ready. This area is like 95% complete. We're just hooking up the last few items. We did a quick training to the staff a few days ago. On the right side is the bistro area, just getting cleaned up, and we have scheduled a training at the end of this week. This is the other area for the front where the public can enter, and this is where there's going to be bistro furniture, and there will be an entrance at the front here. And this is on the right side is the main entrance to to our new addition. This is the backside where the old CTE folks were there. We renovated into the classrooms. We have already received 9 classrooms from the general contractor, and we are moving the furniture. The furniture was just moved in today. These are some of the other areas we're finishing up. They will be turned over next week by next Monday, and we'll move some furniture there. This is at the Duncanville High School. We went to the library, 2nd floor, to do collegiate. There was a small project request from the campus to renovate the Collegiate Academy. So we created 2 rooms, 2 classrooms, and 2 offices in that open space above. So it was one of those fast-paced. We did it. Here's Central.
The man of the hour.
That's it. Here it is, the one with all the questions you're going to come to. Good evening, Madam President, Board of Trustees, Dr. Gorey. Thank you for your time. So what I'm going to show you through and walk you through is Central Fine Arts Academy, and there's a lot of work going on there. So it is continually changing by the hour when you walk through this building. So as you can see right now, the picture on the left is the section that will be for the ribbon cutting. That is the new section where the new door is to the right of that, going up towards the building where the new canopy is sitting. And everything that will be on the right side. And then the picture on the right is the cafeteria, and we just moved in the furniture today. So they're starting to unload and get all that done. The flooring crews are working there till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, trying to get the floor in and done. There was a lot of leveling, a lot of work to get in this school. So I've been working on that. Do I have to hit this? Okay, so next what you're looking at is the left picture is the new front office, main office area where the reception will be, the buzzers for the doors and everything to come in. And then that door that's behind it actually goes down to the administration wing, where the principal's office and everything will be. The picture on the right is actually the break room. That's the cabinetry that has been installed in the last couple of days. All this cabinetry just started showing up last Tuesday. So there's a lot of cabinetry in the building, and there's still a lot more to go. But we are pushing and getting forward there. As you can see, the ceilings are in, the carpets are in the admin area. We're working on the classroom wing right now in trying to get the flooring in that, and that will be working on tonight. This kind of gives you a good idea of kind of what they went through on this. The picture on the left is what the floor looks like after we had to float it, and there's a lot of bags of cement to get this in order to be somewhat level and clean so it looks good when you put the flooring down. And then the picture on the right is actually the floor completed with protection sitting on top of it. And that's going down the B corridor section of the admin wing. All right, any questions on that building? Because I know that that's the one that's got to get most of it. Okay, great. Okay, next up here is Merrifield. The Education Center. The picture on the left that you're looking at right there, that is the new pedestal for the monument sign. That will be poured tomorrow. They are moving very quickly on this job. As you guys remember, this is the project that we had to get a different contractor in after the other contractor walked away. So then the picture on the right that you're looking at is part of the new entryway and what will be the front office. What's that? Yeah, for the summit side. So, but most of all the equipment, the furniture is in this building. Except for the administration furniture, which won't be delivered until the 27th. But electrical lighting and fire, the alarm panels, the camera system, all that stuff has all been installed and working on, finishing up. This gives you an idea. This door that's on the left was a door that's added to segregate Pace and Summit. And that door sits right outside the principal's back door entrance that went into the office. The picture on the right is just showing we put the AC unit and the split system in for IT that's in there, so we're finishing up that, but that wall and separation has been done. We ran into some abatement on this, and luckily enough, when we did this abatement, we got to do it over a weekend, which never stopped the job. Next is Hyman Elementary School. The roofing project that's going there. These are some pictures from today. You can see the last little section with the piles on the right there. That is the last section of roof that they need to do that's part of this contract. Then all the base will be down and they'll go back and do the cap sheet on it. The inspectors have been very pleased with the work that's been going on this job. And we're looking at fixing one other problem, that a leak popped up that wasn't part of this scope of work. Operations complex roof, that warehouse roof is almost complete. They're at about 75% right now. All the tear off is completed on that, and the main portion of the roof is down, and the cap sheet will go next, and that will close out that job. And that will be all three buildings that would then have the patching done for transportation and for the maintenance building, and then the warehouse building have the whole roof replaced. And then fuel tank system, they ran into a little bit of a snag on that project. It was supposed to start about a week and a half ago, but the contractor that was doing the concrete has been non-responsive to the people that are doing it, so we can't have the fuel tank delivered until the concrete contractor gets out here to get the pad in first for it to be set, because it's a heavy item to pick up in place. That's it.
The last portion is at DHS. There is we're doing the partial roofing. Last time you all approved it. It's Alto Vista Contracting. He's a local contractor in Duncanville. They just moved in here about 6 months ago. So we're executing their contract and purchase order, and they will exclusively work the nights and weekends because the school starts. So it's all on the south side. So this is going to be, because the south side, the building, the gymnasium, cafeteria, they're fully engaged at the high school. Just about every week there's some events, so we're going to do that. So this project will take longer, so we're expecting to finish 2027 spring break. LED lights are being installed at all the elementary schools. We're finishing up, going back at every school and just doing that. They're in progress. Furniture install, PPG Elementary School is in progress right now. The new furniture for the high school for the new addition is coming in about 2 weeks. The only furniture will be for the new admin office, which is going to be a little bit late, finishing up in the existing building, in the existing campus, would be around end of August. But that was the old culinary. We didn't get it till June 2nd, so we had to do a lot of demolition. There was a lot of work. We knew that going in, and we talked to the campus, to the principal, and the staff, and we have made arrangements for all the administration to be stationed at other locations temporarily until we finish the admin. Lastly, the City of Duncanville inspection and the Fire Marshal Office is really working very well with that. We hope to have a big barbecue at the end for them because they're very supportive. They came over the weekend to do the inspection. It's not to pay the fee, but it's for them to come from their home and take away from their time to do that. So this was very appreciative, and we want to recognize City of Duncanville. Thank you.
Thank you so much. On behalf of our school board, I just want to say thank you to your crews, to the lead teams, to everyone who has a handprint, footprint on these campuses. We are so grateful for their task at hand and meeting the deadlines. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Are there any further questions? Being there are no further items to discuss, do I have a motion to adjourn? Thank you. Thank you. Meeting is adjourned.